Welcome to the Plumbing Group Pipeline. I'm your host, Nicole Krawcke, Chief Editor of Plumbing and Mechanical and PM Engineer magazines. Here's a recap of the industry's latest headlines. AD is reporting member sales of $55.8 billion across 14 divisions in the first 9 months of 2022, an increase of 26%. Same-store sales increased 22% through 9 months. Purchases by member companies from AD suppliers are up 27% to $15.2 billion. Net distributions to AD members increased by 38% to $924.5 million. The AD community has had an incredible year so far, and we're confident in a strong close to 2022, said Bill Weisberg, AD Chairman and CEO. With our owner members and our supplier partners committed to collaboration and the long-term success of independent businesses, I continue to see a bright future ahead. Ferguson has created an environment where robots work together, sorting and picking products in 2 recently opened automated distribution centers. The MDCs, located outside of Denver in Aurora, Colorado, and outside of Phoenix in Chandler, Arizona, house the innovative technology running the collection of robots that carry out tasks within a physical grid. One supercomputer manages each robot's action, automating the tracking, gathering, organizing, and pulling of orders from thousands of bins stacked on top of one another within the facility. By way of example, the Aurora facility's 16,000 square foot system holds 49,000 bins and 26,000 products. Introducing robotics in the MDCs is part of Ferguson's overarching supply chain strategy, a combination of leading technology, great sourcing relationships and processes, and the best associates in the industry to deliver an exceptional customer experience. The extensive network places Ferguson within 60 miles of 95% of the population. But robots can't do everything humans can. Better than any robot, Ferguson associates are highly skilled and perform the complex tasks to meet its customers' needs. In fact, the Chandler facility added 75 new jobs to the area and employs approximately 200 associates. So while robots may perform some aspects of the job, there is still a need for associates and distribution centers to run the technology, focus on complex tasks, and deliver quality customer service. Next, Hardie released its monthly trends report showing the average sales performance by Hardie distributors was at an increase of 18% during September 2022. The average annual sales growth for the 12 months through September 2022 is 23.5%. That annual growth rate chart is looking tired, said Hardie market research and benchmarking analyst Brian Loftus. The annual growth has been flat to down since the beginning of the year. It has been supported by the pass-through of aggressive price increases, and the industry PPI is now losing altitude. The days sales outstanding, a measure of how quickly customers pay their bills, is at 42 days as of September 2022. The September DSO pre-COVID was 46.5 days. The year-to-year DSO has increased for 3 consecutive months, Loftus added. The last time that happened was late 2019 when the economy was slowing. September is the last month of cooling season, and more than 40% of Hardie distributor annual sales occur from May through August. Next, Henderson Companies, the parent company of Henderson Engineers and Henderson Building Solutions, is the latest signatory of the MEP 2040 Challenge, a commitment among firms that provide mechanical, electrical, and plumbing and other related design services to achieve net zero carbon on their projects by 2040. Henderson, which is behind renowned projects like Sophie Stadium, Walmart Supercenters nationwide, and the upcoming new terminal at Kansas City International Airport, has taken this step as part of its long-term commitment to sustainability. As per the MEP 2040 stipulations, Henderson will reduce operational and embodied carbon across MEP systems on all projects, targeting zero by 2040. Operational carbon includes greenhouse gas emissions resulting from using, operating, and maintaining buildings or projects throughout their functional lives. Embodied carbon includes greenhouse gas emissions from manufacturing, transporting, installing, maintaining, and disposing of building materials. Joining the MEP 2040 commitment aligns with our own climate goals and the climate pledges of many of our clients and partners, said Brian Alessi, Sustainability Director for Henderson Engineers. As professionals who leave a long-lasting impact on the environment throughout the buildings we design, it's our duty to make sure our work not only does the least amount of harm possible, but also regenerates the planetary systems we rely on to thrive. We fully understand that this isn't enough to simply pledge that we will do the right thing. Actions speak louder than words, and we're actively taking steps to achieve our ambitious sustainability goals. Preceding its MEP 2040 commitment, Henderson officially announced its own 2040 climate pledge in April of 2022. Henderson will be net zero carbon across its businesses by 2040. And last but not least, Plumbing Manufacturers International announced the election of Sal Gattoni as president of the 2023 PMI Board of Directors during PMI's 68th annual meeting of the membership. The leader of research and development projects at Lixil, Gattoni succeeds Martin Nepps, Senior Director of Operational Excellence for Viga. Nepps will remain on the board as immediate past president. The meeting was held during the PMI 22 Manufacturing Success Conference in Louisville. In addition to Gattoni and Nepps, the other members of the 2023 board will be Board Vice President Chip Way of Lavelle Industries, Board Secretary and Treasurer Cambria McLeod of Kohler Company, and at-large directors Kevin Campbell of Moen, Daniel Gleiberman of Sloan Valve Company, Bob Neff of Delta Faucet Company, and Belinda Wise of Krawcke. I am delighted and honored to lead as the next president of the PMI Board of Directors, Gattoni stated. We are at a pivotal juncture. Record-breaking temperatures this summer, combined with historic drought conditions, remind us of the urgency with which we need to act to tackle water conservation challenges at every level of government. In collaboration with my colleagues at PMI, we will continue to focus on water efficiency, advising key stakeholders on proactive measures we can implement to advance responsible use of our water resources. For more information on these stories and more of the latest industry news, visit us at pmmag.com, pmengineer.com, or supplyht.com.